Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? It's Monday. I hope you didn't have too difficult of a work day. I kind of did. Work sometimes is hard. Just like pinball. Pinball is also hard. But, it's also fun, which work sometimes is not. I'm rambling. I'm Lawrence Adams. Welcome to the Midlife Arcade. And tonight on the Pinball Underground, we are going to be playing some Ghostbusters. Because why not? Mondays are hard. Ghostbusters is hard. And, sometimes I just want to have my ass kicked after a long, difficult day. I hope you're having a great Monday, as great as it can be. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? We're already inching through the week. But be sure to chill. Hang out. Because we'll probably have some giveaways coming up in a little bit. I was trying to do giveaway last night. I think Sunday Night Football, combination of a bunch of stuff going on, people being tired, probably everyone else streaming. It didn't really work out. So I've been left with tons of stuff because Marco sponsored the giveaway, so I'm going to be doing it all week. So I hope you're having a wonderful time. Let's dive on in, shall we?
Welcome aboard, rookie.
I've gotten so close over the past couple of days to actually beating this game. You know what, though? I think I didn't attenuate the music enough because I'm hearing it loudly, and that will get us kicked off the air. Yeah, I didn't save it, apparently. I do not want to be kicked off the air midstream. Let's see, that'll probably be enough. Yeah, here we go. Hopefully you can hear it a little tiny bit. Anyways, I've gotten so close on this game. I have been completing the left ladder, the center ladder. It's just that right goddamn ladder that I cannot get to because it is such a pain in the ass. So I'm not going to start there tonight because that'll really piss me off.
Choose your skill shot.
Okay. Be nice.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
Well, we gotta start the hard way. Who would have thought? There are, I'll be talking about this in this upcoming podcast episode, but there are some great tutorials out there for flipper control that I was actually waiting for to come out. Apparently they've been out for a while. So I'll definitely put the links to those in the stream here tonight. But if you're interested in learning how to play better, just by learning flipper control and all the wonderful things you can do with the flipper, I can't remember the guy who put it together, so now I'm really blanking, but they're incredible. They will do a very good job of teaching you all the terminology and the actual physical mechanisms behind what makes them work. I had thought about doing it for a long time, but knew it would be a lot of work, and I'm really glad someone else did it. But I will. I highly recommend them. We'll put them in the links later. There we go. Finally, it wasn't clean though. I had to backhand it. I'll figure out my shots here. Man. One of these days I will hit that shot. Oh, not that day. Not that moment. There we go. Not so bad. I still don't get the super jackpot. Okay, we are going to find this shot right now. Or not. It's just a little higher up on the flipper than I'm thinking it is at the moment. There. I knew we'd find it.
I blame myself. So do I.
Look at the trap.
Come on. There we go.
You're up. Let's see what you got.
You're right, no human being would stack books like this.
Oh, come on.
The light is green.
The trap is clean.
Let's do this.
Ah, come on. I could have shook it more. I could have shook it more. Well, at least I didn't hit a switch. It's a nice thing about Ghostbusters. You get it right back. All right. Let's get some multipliers going here.
Set the trap.
You really only have the pops as a bailout in this game, which is so sad. Come on. There we go. There we go.
Don't shut it off.
Oh, did I? No. Okay, good.
Storage
Thought I bumped
facility
something for a second.
multi-ball. Goes everywhere. Extra ball is lit.
There we go. Extra ball and multi-ball and extra add-a-ball, rather.
Extra ball. Get the super jackpot.
All right, a couple extra balls and one multi-ball is not bad. I'll take it.
Extra ball.
There we go. Do I have a ball stuck somewhere? Oh no, I'm just playing the mode now. Come on. All right. Could be worse.
Super jackpot.
Okay. I thought I was warming up for looping supers, and not the case. Not the case at all.
Shoot again.
All right. Where are we at here? All right. That's not a bad score, right? Peaked over a billion here. We're good. We got 2 more balls left because of the extra balls. I'm not going to complain. Come on. That was a weird one. That was my fault. There we go. Hallelujah.
Get the super jackpot.
Damn it. Damn it. Come on.
Take those books off shelves from 20 feet away and scare the socks off some poor librarian.
I cannot get that multiplier lit. God damn it.
Human being would stack books like this. Okay.
Okay.
I know exactly what to do.
I didn't clear the ramp, so... Crap. Okay. Okay. There's the damn ramp.
Super jackpot!
We came, we saw, we kicked his ass.
Okay, super looping. Looping supers, rather. Oh, come on. When it gets all dark like this, it's very difficult for me to see what I'm doing. And as you can tell, it's already pretty difficult.
Super jackpot!
There we go. Now we're cooking with grease.
Super jackpot! Super jackpot! Super jackpot!
There we go.
Super jackpot!
Okay, I think I have both of the multipliers going for ESP ability, which it makes it worth a lot of points.
Clear your head. You can't see these, can you?
No.
Think hard.
You know, see, I'm already at 120 million.
You're not cheating me, are you? What is it?
Now I'm at 240 million, which I'm going to take.
Nice going, rookie.
There we go. Little Tobin Spirit Guide to help us out. Got it again, I think. We might have just gotten in there.
Reinforcement on ESP ability.
Let's see.
What's this one?
Nah, we didn't.
Get a little tired of this.
That's all right. At least we didn't. At least we lost the one that was worth nothing.
Don't look at the trap.
I actually did not mean to activate that one yet. God damn it. Sometimes the tip of the flipper is a little too close. Nope. Nope. God damn it. Of course. Of course. That wasn't bad, right?
Shoot again.
230 million for the bonus? Definitely how you play this game. All right, where are we at? 1.8 billion. Not so bad. Oh, come on. All right. Don't do this to me. Come on. Shit. Whew. That was brutal. Fuck. I cannot believe that. All right, where are we at on the scoreboard? Play high score number 4. Yeah, my other high scores are higher. All right, who's in the chat right now? Is anybody in the chat? I feel like giving something away. First folks to say something, get something. How about that? I've got prizes, 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 folks. Better push start and don't want to get signed out just because I'm listening to the Ghostbusters theme song. All right, I'm keeping my eye on the chat. First folks to say something, get something. All right, this time we will start on the right, and you will see how much worse I am at the right. Because it is, I got to get better at it if I'm ever going to get those, 10 billion, 12 billion scores that everyone brags about.
Choose your skill shot.
One of my hardest things right now is actually just doing this, like getting the ball to the left so that I can start it. And then the problem is it stages the ball above the left on the left orbit there. And then, of course, there's making the shot, which is kind of hard. All right, that time we did it.
Okay, who brought the dog?
River of Slime, the old Van Horn. Ah, my own stupidity. Oof.
Nice doggy. Beautiful. Maybe I got a milk ball.
Whew. That ball had some spin on it. Didn't hit a switch, so we're all good. Oh. Well, we hit the right switch that time, so I'm okay. All right.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
There we go. See, that mode is best started after winning the first mode, which is probably why they make the first mode only 3 shots, because then you can at least get your multipliers going and, get the hurry up right. But whew, thought I was done for there. Ideally, too, you end up with multi-ball right when you get to Stay Puft. That's just the best time to get it. It really is super lucrative. Come on. Oh! Damn it.
That's a big one.
Oh, brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Nope. Hang on. That one had some spin on it. Yippee hot damn. Okay, so she's a dog.
So, she's a dog.
Gozer the Gozerian is a bitch of a mode. God damn it. Especially if you keep doing shit like that. Whoops. All right. 1.8 billion versus 90 million. I think you can see why I find the left so much more, or the right rather, so much more difficult.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Let's try it again. Why not? All right, that was well controlled.
So you want to play Marvel or Super Mario, Brendan?
Ooh. All right, I'll take it. Anything that puts more points on the board.
You're up.
Symmetrical book stacking.
Hitting symmetrical book stacking once is fine. Hitting it twice sucks. Oh man, that was a bummer. I gotta play smarter. I think that's the whole issue here. Quit doing stupid shit when you can't hit the shots. See, there's your bailout shot, and it's nice because it can give you some pretty cool awards, but it can also just send you right towards the drain.
Right, no
God
human
damn it.
being would stack books.
Oh, come. Sorry about that. Come on. Absolutely no bounce whatsoever. I completely misread that. And I misshot that. Okay.
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
That's how it's supposed to work. There we go. Didn't have any multipliers going, so it was worthless, but whatever.
The light is green, trap is clean.
Don't look at the trap.
Oh. Oh my god. Such a bad bounce. See, we went from 1.8 billion to 90 million to 51 million. The right side frickin' kills me. Alright, let's go back to having some fun. I will learn the right side another day. Or, you know. Now we gotta start the hard way. I didn't need that. It wasn't gonna go. Okay. There we go. Whew, that was risky. That was stupid. No, stupid and risky. That was horrible. Oh, I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Did you play any pinball this weekend, folks? Anybody get out and actually play some pinball? Or do you own pinballs and play them at home? What's going on with y'all? Damn it. Anyone catch that horrible Mortal Kombat finale? God damn. I hate being critical like that, but that was god awful. Someone needed to be in charge, like an adult. God damn it. Okay, nope. That's what happens when you talk while you're playing and stop paying attention completely. Jesus Christ. We can do better. We can do what we were doing. We can do as good as we were doing last time. All right, I think I'm going to set the active chat going for some giveaways. I see some folks filing in. Let's do that. Set it for next 15 minutes or so.
Choose your skill shot.
There we go. Hope y'all are having a wonderful night. As wonderful a night as after a Monday of work can be. Well, I didn't hit a switch. Yeah, man. Good God almighty. Now I hit a switch.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
Dude. This game is so damn mean. The giveaway stream went like a lead balloon, brother. There was nobody there. I think a combination of Sunday Night Football, other streamers that are more popular than me being on, and I think just a collective sense of apathy going around. So what I'm doing is I'm giving stuff away all week. So right now, anybody who chats, their names are being collected, and I will be giving away some fun stuff. Marco Specialties sponsored the stream. They deserve all the credit they can get. They help out everybody who owns a pinball machine and then some. So yeah, if you want some cool shit, chat at me, man.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, kid.
Okay, finally. Oof.
Time to grab.
There we go.
Grab the stick and smoke.
There we go. Now we're talking. Took a little bit of tap dancing, but we're good. Oh, man. We're not good. Son of a bitch. I gotta say, it is really nice to be able to stream without taking the glass off. And with much better lighting. Oh, I overnudged. And I didn't get the live catch. come on. Thought I had that. Oh, come on. All right, you know what we're gonna do? We gotta make up ground here. No more of this quitting the game. We're gonna do it. There we go. It's a very repeatable shot. It's just also a very brickable shot.
I blame myself.
It's kind of similar to
Get the super jackpot.
Medieval Madness in a certain way, with those two yellow targets right out in front of the castle.
Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Super jackpot.
Wow. All right. All right, Ian. Get that jackpot raised up. Best possible shot here is to graze the 2 while you go through that, but I missed the 2. Okay. There we go. Got it that time.
He slimed me.
Whew. That was some trickery. Oh, come on. I overread that. I overread it. All right. Let's get our head back in the game. We did 1.8 billion game 1.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Sometimes that's actually literally why I don't warm up before I play League, because I usually have my best games early and then everything starts to go to shit the more like tired, or I should say fatigued, my game gets. But that's actually something I'm working on, because you have to have the stamina. Phrasing. You have to have the stamina to get through all 5 games. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Yeah, I know. So right now, I was just kind of doing the stream. I've got keychains. I've got beer cozies. I've got a couple of tool belts, which are absolutely. I mean, if you have to work on pinball machines, you will know why you want one. The tool belts are fantastic, because if you've ever had this situation where you are working on your pinball machine and you forgot the nut driver that you need because you didn't remember that the nut was underneath the ramp that you just unscrewed, having a tool belt is fucking awesome, because you don't have to go back every 15 seconds to go get the tool that you need. They gave me a few of those. I'm stoked. They were very, very awesome. And I have 2 sets. This is the sort of grand prize for anyone who has a pinball machine. 2 sets of Lensify Your Pin kits. So the way that works is probably the most prominent pinball arcade in California, at least in the Central Coast, is Lens Arcade. It's where I started playing League. It's where a lot of people started playing League. They have massive tournaments there. And one thing they do is put lightning flippers on all their fucking games. Is it really that much harder? Not after you get used to it, but it is a challenge. It is a more challenging thing to do, to put lightning flippers on all the games. And so I have 2 of those kits, which I will give away. And if you own a pinball machine, you can figure out what it's like to play pinball in the Central Coast without ever leaving your home. It's much cheaper than airline tickets, because I'm giving it away. But yeah, that's some of the stuff I got. I don't have it right here on me. If in a second, if people start becoming interested, I can go grab some stuff to show off. But yeah, Lens is a fantastic place to play, and Marco Specialties is where you should go to get your pinball stuff. They just have everything, man. Like, why make it hard on yourself shopping around? I've actually been testing out the pinballs that they offer, the Super Shinies, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt that they're lasting longer than the other Super Shinies I got. And they're just holding up better, which is, I think that they're supposedly like lathed in chrome as opposed to coated in it. I don't know what the difference is. I do know that they are not scuffing up like a week in, which is great. Dustin echoes 11. Good question. No, lightning flippers are what you would traditionally see on Bram Stoker's Dracula. Fishtails, I think. They're like an eighth of an inch shorter. They really are not that much different, but man, you want to see something throw your goddamn game off if you've been playing somewhere else. They are super cool. I have recently heard several podcasts start talking about putting lightning flippers on other games, and I was like, we got there first. No, lightning flippers are just shorter. Precision flippers are actually made out of, I think, aluminum. I have a buddy who put precision flippers on his Godzilla, and he had to turn the strength on his flippers down because they really do rip. And that has more to do with the bushing, which is the part underneath the flipper that controls the turn. Man, we have so many funny freaking words in pinball. You got bushings, you've got balls, obviously, you've got gobble holes. Try and tell your friends that don't play pinball that you scored in a gobble hole. They will fucking look at you funny. We do indeed. Well, that was... God. Ball came so far back on the flipper, I wasn't prepared for it. Oh, man. Twice. When I want to hit the damn scoop, I cannot do it, so... Alright, at least we cleared the mode.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
I broke my own rule there. I should have gone for the mode start before going for the... Yeah, they are... You know what? Screw it. Let me just grab them. It's 2 seconds. They're just right behind me on my pool table. So, these are the lightning flipper kits. They come with flipper rubbers. They come with the bat for the flippers, obviously, and then they come with some regular rubber for the slings. Often, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people do this, but very often I find that people are putting either super bands or what's the other, silicone on their slings, and those behave much differently than regular rubber. So yeah, these will make your games harder, for at least for a while, until you adjust to them. And then, where are the tool belts? The keychains they sent are awesome, by the way. They're a quarter on one side, an actual quarter, and on the other side they have the Marco logo. They're freaking fantastic. And then the tool belts, man, like I said, you're working on pins. You want one of these, and I'm giving it away, so... Yeah, I know, man. The phrases we have are ridiculous. It's fantastic. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. There we go. I'll lose the super jackpot, but I regain control of the ball. Only to do that with it.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947.
Oh my god, come on now.
We really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
Don't look at the trap.
Oh, come on. I stopped paying attention for 2 seconds, and that's what happens. Alright, we'll get there. Come on now. In case you guys are wondering why I keep being able to plunge after that, in Ghostbusters, if you plunge, short plunge, and don't hit a switch, it doesn't count. You literally just get the ball back. I didn't expect that to happen, but alright. I'm so early on that shot tonight. It's crazy to me. Oh, come on. Whew. Need to see that one on instant replay. Nope. Ah, damn it. After all that work. After all that work. All right.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
We were 1.8 billion on game one. Now I have people here to distract me so I can talk to them. That's fine. Scores will go down, but entertainment will go up, hopefully. Come on.
Symmetrical book stacking.
Quick decisions in this game.
You're up next. Set the trap.
All of a sudden I'm finding that ramp to nowhere like it's nothing. Oh, come on. Damn it. Double damn it. Okay, I gotta pay attention. That backhand shot is inconsistent, so I shouldn't be going for it as much as I am, but I seem to be useless with the right flipper tonight.
Get the super jackpot. Let's do this.
Acceptable.
Super jackpot. Nice going.
Oh. That's what you get for over nudging. That's what over nudging looks like. How's everybody doing tonight? Have you having a nice Monday? I know Mondays are rough, man. So of course I picked one of the roughest pinball machines just to kick my ass right after a hard day of work. But sometimes, sometimes being beat down by your favorite pinball machine can help. Help take the edge off the hard ones. Phrasing. Alright. I just want one multiplier to go with this mode and then I'll be happy. Come on.
Get the super jackpot. Don't look at the trap.
Whew, that was close.
Super jackpot.
I'll take it. I will take it.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. This is it. This is definitely it.
Come on. Oh, that was just mean.
Are you Alice masquerading right now?
Hello, I'm Peter. Where are you from, originally?
Oh my God. Carelessness. carelessness and indecisiveness.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters, Tex.
At least the score is coming back up. Alrighty. Alright, I think I found it at least. So that's a good question about what you got to do to be entered in the giveaway. I was going to wait till the crowd got a little bigger, and I will answer that question because now there's some people here. Oh, come on. See, talking and playing, never easy. Anybody out there had a chance to play Evil Dead yet? I finally found a place in California that has it. I'm going to have to drive like 2 hours, but I think it's worth it.
We really haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
Get the super jackpot. Let's see what you got.
Oh, come on. I thought I had some ball save left. The ball save out of the scoop there, out of the saucer there is short, and it should be. But I do try and abuse it.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia
Don't do that, don't do that.
1947.
We've had a whole night so far without the Scoleri brothers. I'm trying to keep it that way. You almost had them there. Come on, just get your ass down here. Okay, that was worth draining. That ball didn't like me anyways. Oh, you're down in Houston. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Just because the plant's there would be more there. But that's awesome that there's one near you. Yeah, all I hear is good things, man, and it's one of my like I'd say Mount Rushmore themes, right? Like Evil Dead has been a part of my life since I was 13. I saw Bruce Campbell in Sacramento at a live showing of Evil Dead, the original. When my oldest son turned 13, I took him to see Bruce Campbell at a live showing of Army of Darkness in Monterey. I've got Evil Dead blankets. I've got a Necronomicon pillow. Like, it is my fucking theme, right? And they come out with it, and they only make 800 of them. God, it's brutal. I'm going to have to wait like 3 years to buy that thing. The prices are just going up on them. Anyways, let's see. What can we do here? All right. Anybody in the chat right now? Anybody in the chat that wants a keychain and a beer cozy? Type keys and beer cozy in the chat, and I will give you a keychain and a beer cozy from Marco Specialties. These things are super cool. I mean, who doesn't need an extra pair of keys for their pinball machines, right? They always get the crappy ones. The ones from Sturm tend to break. I don't know about you guys, but then again, mine are just in my tool case. Dude, seriously, I actually was kind of hoping. So I'm super stoked they did Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2. I think the pin looks fantastic, and I wouldn't change a thing on it. But I was thinking in my head before it came out, like, is it going to be Army of Darkness? Because in my head, like, just play that movie through your head. That's such an easy pinball machine, right? You've got the castle, you've got Evil Ash, you could have like mini Ash multi-ball. That type of stuff just writes itself. And anytime something writes itself, I think that's kind of the stuff you want to put in a pinball machine. Sweet. Yeah, you guys, if you want a keychain and a beer cozy from Marco Specialties Pinball, all you got to do is ask in the chat, and then all you got to do is write to midlifearcade@gmail.com, and if I see you in the chat and I see you have an email sent to me, Bob's your uncle. I will send it to the address that you put in the email when you send it to me. God, if that couldn't be more unclear. Just, yeah, send me an email with your address and put something in the chat just so I know that you're living with me. Oh, dude, yeah, the 3 Necronomicons, that could be an entire mech, dude. I mean, that's, or at the very least, it could be 3 different drop targets, right? That do different things. I mean, it just, you're totally right. I mean, it literally writes itself. Dorado-caster, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, my man. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm so bad with stuff like that. Yes, you are welcome to a keychain and a beer cozy. Let me pull one of these. Let me pull these out. These are awesome. Okay. What did I do with the other ones? There we go. There we go. All right. Keychains are friggin' sweet. I mean, they're little, but that's because they're supposed to be. They are the size of a quarter. Which is kind of cool. I kind of wonder what kind of trouble you get in with this, but let's see. Can I get a good shot of that? So you got the quarter on one side, got the Marco logo on the other. I mean, that's just freaking awesome. And who doesn't need a beer cozy when you're playing pinball, right? Usually the cup holders on pinball machines are large enough to accommodate them, so that's awesome. You got the Marco Pinball Wizard on the one side and Grand Champion on the other. I mean, it's just cool. It's just cool. Who doesn't want one? Throw it in the chat. Send me an email, midlifearcade@gmail.com. Let me see if I can throw that in the chat right now. There we go. Email is in the chat. Just send me your address. Boom. It's on its way. Man. All right, let's play some pinball. Sweet.
Welcome aboard, kids.
Anybody have a strat for this game that I haven't already kind of outlined? I mean, it's all about the multipliers, and it's all about basically making the shots you can make. Like I said, I'm horrible at the right orbit modes for 2 reasons. One is that it stages it on the left orbit, and then it drops it down to your left flipper. And as you can see, I'm pretty good with live catches, but live catches are never guaranteed. I don't care how good you are. You're always going to bobble
Choose
some.
your skill shot.
So even when I'm playing really well, I'll fuck it up. I'm just going to fuck it up. So I always go for it last. The other one is that shot's not exactly easy to make. All the shots they look wide on this game, but they're all pretty tight. There's a lot of bricks that go on. They also, on that side, you're more likely to cause the Scoleri brothers to come up. That always screws me over. So yeah, I'm just horrible at it, but that's where most of the points are with Stay Puffed. And of course, Stay Puffed, Multi-Ball, and Multipliers will get you to blow up the game. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I did when I got the 2.5 billion, but that was all I was able to do. And I'm trying to go for we're ready to believe you, the wizard mode. So you gotta beat everything. And I've gotten through, in one game, the left orbit, the left scoop modes, the left ramp modes, and 2 of the right orbit modes. I just got to keep grinding. That's all you can do to get better at a game. But I don't know if anybody has a tournament strat out there that they like. Yeah, that exit out of the pops on the left, as far as straight down the middles go, for what you're talking about, that exit down the pops on the left is a son of a bitch. This is the pro version, which I'm actually more of a fan of. I think I really like the ramp to nowhere, and I'm not a big fan of the ramp shot on the right on the pro. I do think the left ramp is cooler on the premium, and I really don't like the Magnus Slings. Instead of having actual slingshots on the premium, but that exits a bastard out of the pops on both of them. I replaced all the rubbers on these with white rubbers, which are bouncier, so I get fewer straight down the middles, but not none. Right? It still just sometimes happen. Nudging can help now that I've got the white rubbers on there. Although I will say, even though it's been proven the white rubbers are bouncier. I still think just regular black rubbers probably be fine. When I shopped this machine, I'm not the first owner. When I shopped this machine, the rubbers on it were crispy, and I mean like dusty. They were just crumbling. So I was getting no action out of the pops other than the pops, and so it was just rejecting straight down the middle every single time. But yeah, you're right. It's this game is unfair. It's mean. If it didn't have such an amazing theme with a great art package and some of the best callouts in pinball, people probably wouldn't go to it at all. But I think because you do, and also Dwight Sullivan's rule set here He's not going overboard like he did with some games, like in my opinion, like Star Trek. Star Wars. Star Trek's a great game. The not the most recent Star Wars, but the previous one. The rule set here is awesome. Like, you're actually collecting ghosts, then you have to take them to the containment units. Theme integration is fantastic. But yeah, that is the strat, right? It's get your multipliers up, get deep enough into some modes, and get your multi-ball going, and then just rip everything to pieces. All right. I say it, but can I do it? Yeah, the other bummer about, just like that, right? The other bummer about the pops is they're kind of the only bailout shot in the game. Like, when you have to just fire the... When you just have to fire off a shot, you basically have to go into the pops, and that's a bummer.
Don't look at the trap.
There we go. That wasn't so bad. Got everything lit up.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
Oh, come on. That ball had so much spin on it, and I could not get the flick pass off. Yeah, I actually swapped this game for another one. I was pretty stoked. So yeah, I was kind of shocked that he let the rubbers get that bad. Although, taking the ramp off of this game, you're in for like a 3-hour like shop job minimum, right? If you're just doing the bare minimum once you take it off. He did, however, there were a lot of service bulletins for this game due to the boards overheating or malfunctioning. And he processed all of the service bulletins. So this is like literally the best board set you can have on this game. That was what made me want it even more. Also, the fact that it was home use only. He had it the entire time, and it was a dream theme of mine that I've been looking for forever. And you know, there are heavy rumors that Stern's going to remake it. I think this year it's going to be Walking Dead. That's the strong rumor. If they do go to remake it, it'll probably be next year. I think there's too many problems with the game for them to remake it. I would actually almost rather they just do what they did with Star Wars just now and make a new Ghostbusters, right? Do 1 and 2, give us the Spike 3 system, and give us movie clips and stuff like that. But redoing this layout, especially because of who made the layout too, I think that would probably be something they're not going to do. But who knows? Who knows? You never know what Stern's going to do. They can surprise us. The new if they do make The Walking Dead, though, that's going to be hard not to want to go all in on, because The Walking Dead is one of my favorite. It's also a hard game. One of my favorite games that Lyman Sheets put together, and them expanding upon it could be absolutely amazing. Yeah, it does. I mean, it kicks my ass every single time I play it, and it's like, every once in a while, though, you get that perfect game where it all comes together, and you blow the thing up, and you're like, there's something here. But I think any of us that ran around as kids with plastic proton packs on our backs are not going to be able to say no to this theme. And I think that's probably why it's worth remaking, because there's so much nostalgia for it. And when it comes to pinball, nostalgia is really what sells. Oh, that was mean. That was meaner. Oh, come on. All right, I'll take that. That's not so bad. I have been unable to dial that shot in all damn night. Hey, Aaron, how's it going, man? Yeah, it is a fun game. It's a brutal fucking game, but it's really fun. Stern kind of had that period where they were just making mean games out of fun titles, right? Like Ninja Turtles. Good God Almighty.
I haven't had a completely successful test of this equipment.
I blame myself.
So do I.
Get the super jackpot. Let's do this.
Didn't think that was going to go for a second.
Super jackpot.
Oh. Can it be done?
Nice.
Whew. Oh my good God. Sometimes that spinner shot is just inaccessibly tight. Grant Turnell, that is actually an excellent question. I matched. Sorry if I blew out your speakers in your ears. That actually is an excellent question. What makes this hard compared to other pinball machines? There are a couple of things that I can explain, especially once the lights come back on. I can kind of show you. The first thing that everyone complains about is the exit from the pop bumpers, right? So there are two ways the ball can come out of the pop bumpers, and one of them, I would say even up to 50% of the time, depending on how you play, can lead to balls going straight down the middle. There's no way to stop it when that happens. And one of the things that leads to that is what's called the flipper gap. So the flippers on this game are actually further out by a significant amount than most other pinball machines. So it's got actually probably, I think, the widest drain in pinball. So if it's exiting from the pops and it's going straight down the middle and you have no ability to get the tip of the flipper on it, that's just considered unfair in pinball. And I would agree. The other thing that makes it super difficult is that the in lanes and out lanes do not have any rubbers on the posts above them. So the pinball can literally, if you're playing fast, and this game plays incredibly fast, the pinball can literally bounce down into an in lane, grip the metal that's there because there's no rubber forcing it back down, and spin up out of the in lane and over into the out lane. And so you have to be excellent at nudging to play this game, and even then, you'll tilt before you can get the ball to come back to the in lane. So that's part of it. The other thing is the layout. It looks like it's pretty easy, but there is really one shot that is easy in the game, and it's the one that I've been hitting like crap tonight. But it really is the easiest shot in the game, and that's the left ramp. Unfortunately, you don't use the left ramp for just everything. Maybe in tournaments you do, but we can talk about that later. The rest of everything else is full of bricks. This the ramp to nowhere, which is one of the funnest shots in pinball, is super tight. You get a lot of rejections out of it. Same thing with the spinner over there. The spinner is probably, I would say, one of the most satisfying spinner shots to hit in pinball. When you rip it, combination of sound effects, combination of the what Keith Elwin would call this kinetic satisfaction, to quote somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. All of those things make the game great, but they also make it incredibly difficult. And so certainly, if you're thinking about buying a pinball machine, not only is this one harder to find, sometimes much more expensive, but I would say not your first pinball machine. Get this one later once you figure out you like to be punished. Some games are like that. Ghostbusters, Walking Dead, Rick and Morty. There are others, but those are the first three that come to mind. I have the Shadow. The Shadow can be fairly brutal when you're first getting into pinball, but it also is pretty accessible once it opens up. I also have James Bond. I wouldn't necessarily call that one super difficult. It's intended kind of not to be because the code is so deep. Super fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I could play that game for hours, and that's kind of the point for the layout. Anyways, I hope I answered your question. I think I'm going to play one more game. And again, if you want a keychain and a beer cozy, just tell me in the chat and you win one. And then look in the chat for my email address. Send me an email that says you want one and give me your address, and I will mail it off to you. Keychain and beer cozy in the chat. Then send me an email. Bob's your uncle. You're good to go. Busted makes me feel good. Let's play one last game here. Hope y'all are having a wonderful night. This is always a good way to relax after work, just getting the shit kicked out of you by a pinball machine. And there you go. There you have it. I might have been able to slap save that one, but slap saving is difficult when you're streaming because you might take out all your camera equipment. There we go. The other strategy in this game is use your ball save timer. Like, use it to make all the difficult and risky shots if you can.
Grab your stick.
There we go. Oh, that was freaking stupid. Awesome. Thank you, brother. One will be incoming as soon as I can make it to the post office tomorrow. Yep. Flap save, and because the flippers are so wide apart, they sent it right to the out lane. That's how that's done.
Super jackpot!
I got a super jackpot, but it was worth jack shit because I have no multipliers. I don't find super jackpots aren't that super lucrative in this game either. Ah, damn it. That was rough. Kyle, I do have 2 stickers. They are not pinball stickers. They are Santa Cruz local stickers. If you want one to rep some Santa Cruz vibes, include it in your email. I'll send it to you. I only have 2. So first 2 emails I see that include that they want a Santa Cruz sticker, get them. Let me see if I can grab one real quick. If you are from here, you have seen these. Santa Cruz is a funky town, man. We love our anti-tourism, our surfing, our skateboarding, our pinball. We're a funky bunch. No, I didn't install those. As far as inline and outline protectors and the anti-airball thing, I know a lot of people really like that, and I can get that. I can totally understand that. The airballs don't bother me. Like I'm fine playing the way that it is. I know that's I don't care if anybody else puts those on their machines. I totally get not wanting a million airballs. There are professional machines that put those things on to prevent airballs. Shadow is one of them. It has clear plastic on the ramps that most people don't even see because you can hit the ramp hard enough that the ball will just jump over the back of the thing. But yeah, no, I'm aware that those exist. Actually, to be completely honest with you, the Stern official ones that are down here, I have installed. But most people install wider ones because that's the ball jumps everywhere. I've been thinking about putting in the actual library sculpt, not the mod one, but the actual Stern one. But I'm worried that it's going to get beat to crap. I gotta ask people that have done it because the ball jumps up there all the time. But that's a good question because seriously though, damn. Yeah, man. Santa Cruz Banana Slugs, UCSC. Represent. I actually didn't go to UCSC, but I did go to a local college. Come on. Oh, come on. Hell on. Can't go out like that. I do love how consistent you can ski jump if you're in the outer in lane.
Get the super jackpot! Grab your stick and smoke!
All right. We're doing something right.
Super jackpot!
Don't cross the screen. Why? It would be bad.
All right. Not a bad way to end the evening here. One of the coolest multi-ball starts in all of pinball, I swear to God.
Ghosts are everywhere!
Oh, I didn't need to do that. I've got everything lit. All right. There we go.
That's bad. Our employee safety check. Thanks, Egan.
Oh, come on. I lit the damn Annabelle. It's so sad if I don't get this.
Get the extra ball!
Oh my god. Now I hit the fucking spinner. Alright.
Super jackpot!
Oh, I'll take the other extra ball too. We'll be here for a little while.
Extra ball.
Yeah, man, pin stream. I'm far from the first pinball streamer. There are a lot of them out there. You should check them out. I won't be back tomorrow because tomorrow I'm playing League, but I will be back Wednesday. If you guys have a preference what you want me to play, I've got The Shadow from 1993, and I have Stern's James Bond, Dr. No. So yeah, just let me know. If there's no preference, I'll play by feel. Come on. There we go. Look at that.
We came, we saw, we kicked.
Yeah, it's a little bit older. 2016. One of the first games to really go to homes a lot more than arcades. And you can kind of see why. If you look at like anything from 2000 to 2000, basically 15 or 16, kind of crap. As far as artwork and stuff goes. But I mean, some of the games are fun. I shouldn't say they're not fun. But this was the first game Zombie Yeti worked on. The art package is freaking awesome. Before that, there was a lot of bullshit Photoshop. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Damn it.
We came, we saw, we got our ass.
Loopin' Supers. Oh my god. It's so hard to see when the lights are out.
Super jackpot! Super jackpot!
Alright, relying on extra balls at this point. Not a bad score, though. Oh, I wish that was held. Damn.
Shoot again.
God damn. Yes, it was the last game Stern made with the DMD, and in fact, it was supposed to have an LCD. Something happened with parts and development. I think the dots are pretty sweet. I'm probably going to drop a color DMD in here. But yeah, I'm a fan of dots, man. Like, I know LCDs are sick, don't get me wrong. Jaws is probably my favorite game right now. And Bond as well, just for the theme integration. But dots are something you only get in pinball. There is no other, like, medium where DMDs are used. And I just think that they're so cool. That's one of the reasons, too. I probably, even if they remade this one, it would have to be really sick for me to switch it up, because I just fucking love it. Man.
Listen,
Damn it.
you smell something?
Nope. There we go. I don't think the mode was still lit because I jockeyed around and completed the PKE thing, but... Alright. It's not bad, though. If you manage to get, like, biggest points and a multi-ball going, you're pretty happy. Alright. Still gotta take care of that terror dog. I got the 2X going. That's good enough. Damn it! Oh my god. Unless I just fucking bobble it. Shoot again. There we go. I've gotten pretty good at hitting the K. I must admit. It's one of the few things I'm actually pretty good at. Hitting that scoop is another story. Oh my god. Well, thank you everybody so much for joining me. I had an absolute blast. I really hope that you did too. Until next time, this is Lawrence Adams from the Midlife Arcade saying we are the Pinball Underground. May all your scores be high and may all your balls be extra. I'll see you next time.